Thinking about moving to Vancouver? Before you pack your bags, get the inside scoop on everything that you need to know, from the city's stunning beauty to its hidden challenges. I'll cover 21 essential facts to help you make the best decision. So we're going after it right now. Hey, what's up guys? It's Solomon from the Search BC real estate team right here in Vancouver. If this is your first time here, make sure you tap that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you're notified every time we do more videos. And again, if you are interested to make a move or want to relocate out here in Vancouver, reach out to us by calling 778-655-7999 or visit our website at searchbcrealestate.com. All right, let's get right to the video. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys the 21 essential things that you need to know before moving to Vancouver. Whether you're relocating for work, school, or just a change of scenery, these tips will help you get the most out of your move to this beautiful city. Some of you might know that I lived in another city before, out in Toronto, and I moved here about 10 years ago. So this information is from me, just my own experiences, and as well as just hearing it from other people that have moved to Vancouver. See, Vancouver is known for its stunning natural beauty, vibrant culture scene, and diverse population. So before you pack your bags, here are some essential things that you should know. Okay, so let's get the first thing out of the way, which is the weather. So Vancouver has a temperate climate with mild, rainy winters and warm, dry summers. So be prepared for rain, especially from October to April. Invest in a good raincoat and waterproof shoes like these Vessies. However, in the summer, it's just beautiful and it's sunny and warm. It's pretty dry in the last few years, but the constant rain in the winters can affect your mood and daily activities. However, the city offers plenty of indoor activities like museums, theaters, cozy cafes to entertain you during the wet months. I personally like to go to Brecca, one of those 24/7 cafe joints, to spend the cold evenings there with a nice cup of coffee. All right, so Vancouver's cost of living. So Vancouver is one of the most expensive cities in Canada. Housing, groceries, and transportation can be pricey. So for example, average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in downtown Vancouver is one of the most expensive in all of Canada. So dining out is also very costly. Meal here is not cheap, so you're going to be spending $20 to $30 on dinner. So to manage these costs, consider exploring neighborhoods outside the downtown core, such as Burnaby or New Westminster, which can offer more affordable housing options while still being accessible to the city. All right, let's talk about point number 3, the housing market. So the real estate market is obviously very competitive out here. Consider renting initially just to get a feel for the neighborhoods. So before making a purchase, so maybe check out different neighborhoods that you're thinking about moving to, like Kitsilano, Yaletown, the West End. The competition for housing is very intense, so it's important to act quickly if you find a good place to rent. So working with a licensed property manager can also give you an edge in this fast-paced environment. All right, let's talk about point number 4, which is the public transportation. So Vancouver has an excellent public transportation system, including buses, SkyTrain, and SeaBus. Consider getting a Compass card also for easy travel around the city. Coming from Toronto, you know the system over there, they had the underground subway system. But with the SkyTrain, it's connecting all the different neighborhoods together. It's really convenient and very affordable and quick. So I recommend using the SkyTrain for your daily commute. So public transit is a great way to avoid the traffic and parking hassles. The system is reliable and can get you almost anywhere you need to go, including all the surrounding suburbs. And it's even out in Surrey, and it's coming out to Langley. It's all the way in Richmond as well. So it's really good system that they built. Let's talk about point number 5, which is the outdoor activities. So if you like outdoors, Vancouver is perfect for you. We got hiking, biking, skiing, kayaking. These are all popular activities, and don't miss out on exploring Stanley Park, the Grouse Grind. You know, there's also the Chief and Squamish, great places for hiking. So Vancouver's proximity to mountains, ocean, and forests means there's always an adventure waiting. So be sure to check out the local parks and trails for year-round activities. So how about point number 6, the job market? So what's the job market scene here like? So Vancouver has a diverse economy with opportunities in tech, film, tourism, and more. Networking is key, so join local professional groups and attend industry events. So consider joining platforms like Indeed, LinkedIn, local meetup groups to connect with professionals in your field. The job market here can be very competitive, so having a strong network is invaluable. Okay, point number 7, education. So Vancouver boasts excellent schools and universities such as UBC and SFU. Research the school districts and consider proximity to schools when choosing a neighborhood. And also there's a lot of good private schools here as well. I have made a video, you can click that for the private schools. For families with children, look into the rankings of local schools and all their extracurricular offerings. For higher education, both UBC and SFU have a wide range of programs and vibrant student community. Number 8, let's talk about the multicultural city that Vancouver is. So Vancouver is incredibly diverse with a rich cultural mosaic. Embrace the opportunity to experience different cultures, cuisines, festivals throughout the year. From the Chinese New Year celebrations in Chinatown to the Italian Day on the Drive, there's always something to celebrate. Take the time to explore all the different neighborhoods and their unique offerings. For example, there's also in the summer Coquitlam Town Center, which has the Lafarge Lake. There's always some festivals with different ethnic groups there, which is always fun to visit. Okay, so you're wondering about healthcare. That's our number 9 discussion here. So British Columbia has a public healthcare system, but you'll need to register for the Medical Services Plan or MSP. So make sure you sign up as soon as you arrive. And healthcare in Vancouver is generally of high quality, but wait times for certain services can be long. So it's important to find a family doctor early and keep up with your health needs. And if you're coming from out of province, it's a quick transfer over to MSP. All right, let's talk about point number 10, which is the environmental consciousness. So Vancouverites are environmentally conscious. Recycling and composting are a way of life here. Get familiar with the city's waste managing system and make sure that there's a bin for organics, one for plastic, one for paper, and then your regular garbage. So you just got to learn the system. In different towns it's a little bit different, but that's generally how it is in most of the areas in Vancouver. The city has strict waste management policies, so make sure you separate your recyclables and compostables correctly. And participating in community cleanups and green initiatives is also a great way to get involved. And also Vancouver is leading the way in Canada in electric vehicles. It's one of those cities that you'll find an electric car in basically everywhere you go. There's a lot of Teslas and all the different EVs and supercharging stations, and one of the places where a lot of people are moving away from gas-powered vehicles. Okay, point number 10 is the traffic and commute. So traffic can be heavy during rush hours. So if you drive, be prepared for congestion. Alternatively, consider biking or using public transit to avoid the hassle. Using Google Maps or Waze can help you find the quickest routes. Additionally, biking is a popular and eco-friendly option with many dedicated bike lanes throughout the city. So if you're wondering how safe Vancouver is, well, that's our next point. Number 12, safety. So Vancouver is generally a safe city, but like any urban area, it has its challenges. So stay aware of your surroundings, especially in busy areas. Certain areas like downtown East Side have higher crime rates. It's wise to be cautious, particularly at night. Always stay aware and trust your instincts. But overall, I don't feel that much of a threat when I go out for evening walk downtown, or just watch your surroundings, and people are pretty good overall. But certain pockets I would just not even go there. I'll just avoid it. All right, so we're down to number 13 and I'm getting hungry. So let's talk about the food scene. So the food scene in Vancouver is amazing. From food courts to fine dining, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out on the local seafood and Asian cuisine. And there's some really good sushi out here, so you'll find a sushi spot in basically most corners here. So Vancouver's diverse population means you can find authentic dishes from all over the world. And be sure to check out a place like the Granville Island for fresh produce and artisan foods. Okay, point number 15 is the cultural and art scene. Vancouver has a vibrant arts and cultural scene. Check out local galleries, theaters, music venues. There's always something happening in the city. From the Vancouver Art Gallery to the annual Vancouver International Film Festival, the city is a hub of creativity. Explore local theaters and live music venues for great entertainment. Okay, point number 15 is community and lifestyle. So Vancouverites enjoy an active and healthy lifestyle. Join local community groups, take part in city events, and make the most of what the city has to offer. The city offers numerous community centers, yoga studios, fitness clubs. Participating in local events and volunteering can help you meet new people and integrate into the community. All right, so we've been talking a lot about good things, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Here are some potential downsides as well to keep in mind when you're moving to Vancouver. One thing is the high cost of living. So Vancouver is one of the most expensive cities in Canada. From housing to daily expenses, be prepared for high cost of living. So how do you overcome this? Well, I would consider creating a detailed budget to manage your finances effectively. Look for ways to save, such as cooking at home, using public transportation, and exploring discount stores. Okay, another downside of Vancouver is the rainy weather. So point number 17 here, the constant rain from fall to spring can be a bit gloomy. So if you're someone who loves sunny days, this might be a challenge. Me personally, I don't like it at all, but especially around October, it just seems to be raining nonstop for like a month. However, to combat the gloomy weather, invest in a good quality light therapy lamp to help boost your mood. Embrace the rain by finding cozy indoor activities and enjoying the city's vibrant cafe culture. Okay, point number 18, traffic congestion. So traffic congestion can be a nightmare, especially during peak hours. Commuting can be stressful if you rely on driving. And when it rains, it seems like it's just hard to see. And, with the traffic, it's terrible. However, consider alternative commuting. So methods like cycling or using public transit. And if you must drive, try to avoid peak times by adjusting your work schedule if it's possible. And the Highway 1 that we have here does have an HOV lane, high occupancy vehicle lane. So if you are stuck in traffic, maybe try to carpool with a coworker to get home faster. Another downside is point number 19, which we kind of touched base was housing market. So the real estate market is highly competitive and expensive, making it difficult for first-time buyers to enter the market. So in this city, it's a real challenge if you don't have the bank of mom and dad or some other high-paying jobs to even afford a house here. So one thing to consider is options like co-op housing, or consider homes further from the city center to find more affordable pricing. It's also wise to save substantial down payment to improve your chances of securing a home. I know it's tough, but maybe consider other outside cities like we talk about Chilliwack, Abbotsford, Mission, even Surrey is pretty good, and as well as Langley. Okay, so another point is the homelessness scene here. So Vancouver has a visible homelessness problem, especially in areas like the downtown east side, which is around Hastings. It's a complex issue the city is trying to work to address. While the city is taking steps to improve the situation, it's important to be aware and exercise empathy and caution when navigating these areas. Supporting local charities and initiatives can make a positive impact. So one other thing that's really prominent here is the drug use and the marijuana smell. So Vancouver has a reputation for its liberal attitude towards marijuana, and it's common to smell it in many areas, especially there are parts of the city where drug use is prevalent, which can be unsettling. Like you could be walking down the street and it's just going to be smelling of weed everywhere. I personally don't care for it, but my wife doesn't like it. I know for some people it just bothers them. And just important to stay informed about the different areas most affected by these issues and take precautions again when necessary. And if you're concerned about drug use in your neighborhood, engage with the local community groups and authorities. Well, I hope you stayed to the end of this video. Vancouver is an exciting adventure. By knowing these 21 things, you'll be better prepared to make the most out of your new life in this beautiful city. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you if you want to talk about relocating here, or if you're already here and you want to buy a home or sell your property, reach us at 778-655-7999. You can visit our website also at searchbcrealestate.com. Thanks for watching this video to the end, and we'll see you on another one.